Bosco Verticale is heated and cooled with ground source heat pumps, and actually heating recovered ground source heat pumps, so they are able to actually use the ground source to supply the heating and the cooling need from the building, and at the same time doing the heat recovery and reuse the waste heat to actually preheat the domestic hot water or to supply the other heating and cooling whenever we have like a contemporary demand of heating and cooling. The water is sold for the aquifer. In Milan we have the aquifer is very close to the surface, so whenever you actually be in an underground car park you end up finding an aquifer. So just using it and then repumping it through the building, through the power center, let's call it like that, so to the heat pumps, they are taking the energy that they need or giving back the energy that they have to waste, whether they are using for heating or cooling, and then it's going back to the ground.
The idea for this building was to have units that can provide simultaneously hot water and chilled water, which is quite unique for a residential building, but if you want to have a high-level residency, this is a very an advanced way to provide this kind of comfort. So the unit was selected for this special capability. They are completely, each of the tool energy can be produced completely independently, and the units set themselves in order to satisfy the highest between the two demands. In this specific building there was available groundwater available, so they decide to use the groundwater for enhancing the efficiency of the units and also for an easy positioning of the units. So the units are positioned without subtracting any space to the building, without using the roof space.
And Milan, I think, is becoming a source of innovation because for a mixed type of reasons. First of all, we have a very tough legislation that started in 2007. Second, we have very high energy prices, both for gas and electricity. And third, probably the production, we have a very strong industry production for heat pumps and chillers. So the three things put together, we started very early to actually apply this kind of technology, and during the years we enhanced the system and the designs. We learn from our mistakes, we learn from our experience, and so the design is tweaking, is becoming better and better. So now I think we're really able to reach very high performances that we learned from the past. The greening in these iconic buildings is helping with the heating and cooling strategy because of the foliage on the tree. So basically during the winter the trees doesn't have any foliage, so basically we make the most of the heat gains that we can get from the sun, while during the summer we have the foliage, so it's actually shading the nice facade and the huge windows that we have. So we make the most of the view, but we use the green actually to save energy, both during summer and during the winter.